Welcome back to Concised Microbiology, an exam preparatory video with me, Kavit Tendal. Today, we'll be seeing about the hypersensitivity, the continuation of yesterday's video. This is part 2. If you have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe for more interesting videos like this, and as well press the bell icon so that you will receive a daily video notification. Now we'll be seeing about type 2 hypersensitivity reaction. Before that, the same classification. Hypersensitivity is classified under Jelson-Coombe classification, that is immediate and late. Under late it is only type 4 and the rest of it type 1, type 2, type 3 are immediate hypersensitivity reaction. It is all basically about abnormality in humoral or cell mediated immunity. Cell mediated immunity abnormality is only type 4, the rest are humoral immunity abnormality following an antigen contact. Now coming to type 2 hypersensitivity. Type 2 hypersensitivity is basically because of only antibody mediated host injury. Antibody, and that too it is IgG. Very rarely it is IgM mediated response. So two important points, type 2 is antibody mediated and IgG, that too. Now what are the antigens to which the antibody will bind to initiate type hypersensitivity? To remember this, just very simple, where all the antigen is present. So first is the surface antigen over the cell. So this is two cells, and between that cell will be an extracellular matrix. So the antigen which is present on the cell, on the extracellular matrix, these are basically the endogenous, which is present inside. There are some antigen that could be in exogenous. So these exogenous antigen as well endogenous antigen which is present on the host cell, on the extracellular matrix, are the antigen to which the antibody, that is IgG, will bind and initiate type 2 hypersensitivity. Now coming to initiation, how is this initiated? To the Fab region, a portion of the antibody, the antigen will bind and that will initiate type 2 hypersensitivity reaction, that to IgG. Now coming to mechanism, it is of three different types. One is complement mediated reactions and ADCC and ADCD. We'll see it later. Before that, complement dependent cytolysis, complement mediated inflammation, opsonization are actually discussed in complement video. The video link is in the description, do check it out. Now what are the examples for complement mediated reactions? Are to remember more simpler, just remember complement is basically serum protein that will be present in serum. So serum is present in the vascular compartment, that is in the vessels. In the vessels, the three important cells is, one is the RBC, WBC and platelet. Here I have depicted the neutrophil. So fine. The disease on or related to RBC, platelet and WBC are the complement mediated reaction, that is ABO incompatibility, RH incompatibility, that is based on the surface antigen on the RBC, autoimmune hemolytic anemia, agranulocytosis, thrombocytopenia and drug induced hemolytic anemia. Apart from this, one important vesicular bulbous disorder in skin, that is pemphigus vulgaris. Actually it is antibodies against desmosome. Here the autoantibodies are targeted against the intracellular junctions, especially against desmosomes, pemphigus vulgaris. This is the reaction where the ABO blood group antigen is present, and then over which the antibody and the complement mediated cytolysis is taking place. And now coming to ADCC. ADCC is actually antibody dependent cellular cytotoxicity. Very simple. It is like there will be a target cell with surface antigen. There will be some target cell that has its surface antigen. To that binds the IgG. As we know, the IgG is basically like this. It has an Fab region and FC region. Fab region is bound to the surface antigen. The FC region is now bound to the natural killer cell, because we know natural killer cell are the one which is responsible for cytotoxicity. So it is bound to natural killer cells, and thereby there is target cell destruction. This can be either by natural killer cells, or it could be because of eosinophil mediated killing. This eosinophil mediated killing is especially in case of parasites, that is by IgE antibodies. Here it is IgG. In case of eosinophil mediated killing of parasite, it is IgE. As we all know, it is because of eosinophilic reactions. Now the same is here. Here is the antibody. This is the target cell with the surface antigen to which the antibody bounds, and to the FC portion the natural killer cell is bound, and then there is cytolysis. This is all about antibody dependent cell cytotoxicity, which is a part of type 2 hypersensitivity. Coming to ADCD, ADCD is autoantibody dependent cellular dysfunction. What is this autoantibody dependent cellular dysfunction? It's first that autoantibodies will react with the self antigen. One typical example is myasthenia gravis, as we all know. But what is actually happening is these autoantibodies are one, it can inhibit the receptor or it excessively stimulate the receptor. If it is inhibiting the receptor, the classical example is myasthenia gravis, wherein the autoantibodies are anti-ICH antibodies. In case of excessive activation, again a classical example, Graves' disease, that is thyrotoxicosis causing. So here is LATS is the one of the autoantibodies. Other diseases such as Goode-Pasteur syndrome. The peculiarity of Goode-Pasteur syndrome is here the antibody is against the type 4 collagen, and this type 4 collagen is present in the basement membrane. A very important feature is in Goode-Pasteur syndrome, this will manifest the disease in lungs and also in kidney. So the person will present with hematuria and the person also present with hemoptysis. Basically, it is the antibody against type 4 collagen that is in the basement membrane. Next is pernicious anemia. We know pernicious anemia is basically antibody against the intrinsic factor which is actually present in the stomach. And next is rheumatic fever. Streptococcal antigen will cross react with the heart muscles and that way causes rheumatic fever. At last is myocarditis in Chagas disease. These are all some of the examples for ADCD. Tomorrow we will continue with type 3 hypersensitivity. Before that, let us concise. Type 2 hypersensitivity is because of antibody mediated host injury, that is especially IgG, and then the antigens are host cell, that is host cellular surface antigen, extracellular matrix antigen, and as well exogenous antigen, especially drugs. The initiation is because of the FAB region, which is bounding to the antigen part, that is IgG, and the type 2 reaction is initiated. Mechanism is complement mediated reaction, ADCC and ADCD. Some examples are RBC platelet WBC related diseases and one important bulbous disease of skin, that is pemphigus vulgaris. ADCC and then is ADCD are classical examples such as myasthenia gravis, Graves' disease, Goode-Pasteur syndrome, pernicious anemia, rheumatic fever and myocarditis in Chagas disease. Thank you so much for your patient listening.